Welcome back to Podcast Pass with our host, Dan Huberman.
Thank you very much. Good to see you guys. Thank you very much, everybody. Today we have a very special guest. His name is Zach Diamondberg, and we're gonna have him tell us about this week's poem to my favorite 17-year-old high school girl. He is a very popular internet influencer and entrepreneur. He is doing very good. He's actually living with his parents right now. He's kickstarting his first business. So I'm just gonna ask you a couple questions about your thoughts on the poem, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So here, I just got my podcast machine right here for asking questions. Now, how did you feel when you first read the poem? You know, I really relate to this poem because I have that teenage girl inside me. Aww. You know, and my dad is always telling me about all these people my age who are doing really great things in life. But I really feel like he's really just comparing them to me, and he's kind of wishing they were his son instead of me. I don't really understand what's going on there. It's a very interesting answer. Thank you. I'm a freak. Now, I feel like the inside of the poem is that everybody is special in their own unique way. Now, what are your thoughts on that? You know, I really think this poem is saying that no matter how great you are, you can always go greater. In the grand scheme of things, I'm one of the greatest guys in the world, but I'm gonna go a lot bigger one day. I'm gonna go galactic, if you know what I mean. Yeah, alright, that's very interesting. I really appreciate your answer. And now, what do you think this poem is opening a window to? I personally see it as sort of a teasing game between a father and a daughter. You know, sort of sarcastically passive-aggressive. What are your thoughts? You know, I think the dad is actually really serious. That's how my dad is. But he's basically just living off of all my money that I make from all my businesses. So, yeah. That's really interesting. Now, what do you think the explanation of the poem is? Yeah, it's in a way almost like this poem is targeted at me, because when I went on Shark Tank to present my great business idea, they told me about all these people my age doing great things, just like my dad was telling me. But I don't need any of that, because just like in this poem, I'm perfect the way I am. That's really fascinating. Now, what is it helpful to know about the poet in order to get context for this poem? Oh, he's the jazz guy, right? He's actually one of the great poets of our time, being poet laureate from 2001 to 2003. Oh, well, that explains the poetry aspect. This poem's a very well-written piece. Poet's tone of speaking, it's very unique. And what are your thoughts on the number of lines in each stanza and the sort of unevenness to it? It's almost like he's talking to someone. Who do you think the poet is talking to? I think he's probably just talking to me, because I do feel like it was written just for me, because, we all have that teenage girl inside of us, but it's me especially, and sometimes we just have to let it out. Alright, that's very interesting. Thank you for your time, I really appreciate it. Until next time, Zach, we will hopefully have you on here again soon, and I really appreciate your honesty. Thank you for having me. Alright. I'll be back next week with our next poem. Yeah. Thank you. You went away.
Would you please sign my
And I will see you next week.
Sign
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Come on and sign cards after. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Why are you yelling at me? You are not to yell at me.
1.
Do it.
1.
Where am I?
You're at a hospital.